The qualities of a global citizen, to understand this plain truth in its golden lucid glory and simplicity, is to behold the meaning of being a global citizen, that essentially we're all children of blood and bone, for the divides are but an illusion to the human eye, which doesn't even have memory, it only perceives, and in its perception, it does not recognize that it has a pair, equally vain, equally searching. Virginia Woolf once stated, "When you consider things like the stars, our affairs don't seem to matter very much, do they?" Oh, how they do. Let me explain, for statistics back me up when I say the chances of being born a human are 1 in 400 trillion, and you and I stand as that rare one. Our affairs then must mean something. Our voice matters. Our thoughts are worth something. Our decisions affect the greater good. If anything matters, then doesn't everything matter? To be a global citizen is an honor we have all been accorded. But unless we recognize the need to speak up, for silence counts as complacency, then global citizenship will just be another word blowing in a cloud of alphabets. If you and I can align in unity and community and allow the scent of change to shiver us awake to the beauty of race, of culture, of gender, and diverse ideologies, then we shall release our hands unfolded into the sunlight, grasping the core of global citizenship. To be a global citizen is to be rattled by the echoes of social injustice, for our skins to coil and retreat at the evil that is social discrimination and unjust treatment, to demand a fair trial through the justice system, not with fists, but words. And if the words fall to ears that do not hear, in peaceful marches and protest, we shall call forth the ancient harmony of justice. Hypothetical question. If the length of our lives was measured by each grain of sand in our personal hourglass that would seep through to represent every single time we were wasteful, how long would you have to live? For a global citizen, mindfulness of the environment and its subsequent resources must be deeply ingrained and cultivated so it can infuse our daily endeavors with conscious consumerism. The heart of service, of exerting ourselves beyond what is needed of us, is the heart of a global citizen. If we would be allowed to rip off an arm and lend it to those that have none, without fear of ever growing or getting it back, we would, without a shadow of doubt. What is greater than the will to serve, which will trickle on to the possibility of a better future, a better world, that maybe one day we shall all walk side by side in this great pilgrimage that we call life. To be a global citizen is to accept that our stroke of the pen is not always right and righteous, for there are many schools of thought that we can only be exposed to if we are liberal to see under a different light and allow our knowledge to be built upon by the many authentic characters that we meet on our path in our search for purpose in this vast space that we call Earth. And global citizenship is to be a vessel of light, hope, honor, and justice to each other and to the earth that gracefully sustains us, for an abundance of experience, memories, and a quality of life worth our while in all respects.